Alright, y'all, it is time to get back to business once again. And it's been a minute since the last episode. I think that was what, like episode 7? So now it is finally time for your boy to come back for episode number 8 of Fang Plays The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. Hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves for y'all clicked on this video. As most of you guys know, we've been busy with Resident Evil Requiem on the channel because it is my game of the year as of right now, and it's probably gonna be the official game of the year. So it's gonna be a nice follow-up from Expedition 33, the first game to win game of the year that actually freaking deserved it. So hopefully Resident Evil Requiem, game of the year, back to back, again, for games that actually deserve to win the goddamn award, guys. But you didn't click on this video to hear me rant about fat shit. You clicked on the video for Trails Beyond the Horizon, guys, so we gotta get back on to it. Now, I'm pretty sure that I did get all the characters edited. I'm not 100% sure because it's been like a week, but I think I used the mod to edit everybody's orbness out. Now, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, I don't show it that much because I edit it out because it takes so goddamn long, but editing characters in this game for all the equipment and all that takes a long ass time. And if you want your characters to be diverse, for some goddamn reason, guys, remember this is my favorite series of all time, but I absolutely cannot stand having to edit all their goddamn skills and shit. It takes me like hours to do it. Listen, for just like 5 or 6 characters, like all of Arc Solutions, it took me like almost 5 hours to do it, right? Trails into Reverie, we have 47, I think it was like 47 or 49 characters, but we have almost 50 playable characters. It took me over a fucking day to edit almost 50 characters. It takes so goddamn long on this game. And I think the mod, when the character officially joins me again, like Swin, Nadia, Rufus, Kevin, what we gotta do to their loop, they're probably all gonna have all their shit unequipped. I gotta re-equip it all over again, but I did take a measure, guys. I did take a screenshot of all their shit, because in this goddamn game, we got all the shard skills. There's like fucking 4 pages of shard skills to look at, so you gotta make sure you get all the certain shit in there, and then we get more stuff throughout the game. I gotta go and re-equip and do all this other bullshit. Takes so goddamn long, guys. So I hate having to spend all this time editing all the shit to have it all go off. But I did it early, and we got everything screenshotted, so we're good. As long as I can find the screenshots. Man, I hope I don't forget where they are, because I don't know where it says my screenshots on my PC, so I gotta figure that out. But it's there. Let's just hope their omnis are attached, okay? Because you can even use the mod to edit guest characters too, so I did touch them as well, so we'll see. Only one way to freaking find out. And I'm telling you guys right now, if I go to their equipment, it's all up and it's all, I gotta rearrange it again, I'm gonna be pissed off. All right. Let's get back on here. Oh, shit. Oh my God, which file was we, oh, I got 3 different files, guys. And as you can see, the screenshots is different too. Oh, shit. I'm almost positive we're using the first file. So what I did, guys, was before I put the mod and I actually like edited all the characters, just in case that something up, I'm pretty sure we're playing off of that one, so I'm pretty sure that's the first one. And this one is before I did anything, and I don't know what this, oh, shit. We gonna make it, oh my God. Oh my God, we gonna be playing on the wrong file. I don't know, guys. You gotta figure this one out. Hey, Ringo, music off. Thank you. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the right file because with my camera, like, yeah, I think this is the right one. We're just gonna say this is the right one. If it's not, then oh well, I guess I'm cooked. Man, I gotta get rid of these save files, guys. I do. What's up, Mr. Skinson? Alright, it says the boss are out in full force since the space program today, young man. I'll be right there pressing my chance at Gitskar side. We're only 10 years younger. Hurry not to resent these Riccio bones for refusing to cooperate. I can't do nothing about that. Everybody's gonna get older sometime, so it's just your turn.
The view of the town from up here is really something else.
Beautiful.
It is. This is the most cutting-edge city in Calvert, after all. There's so much to see. I don't want to miss a thing.
Don't make sure you don't miss a beat, Crow. You gotcha. Wow, that's incredible, boss! I can't believe you got to work on the back his metal fittings! Why didn't you tell me about it before, though? Cause one thing you got and two that you don't. Loose lips, restraint, and attention span in that order. Hell, just look at you right now. What happens to honing your craft? But boss, at this point, I can crank out perfect boats down to the exact micro range. See, here are the most yesterday. We get a lot of orders for this size, so I made 1,000. In a single night? Now you're just... Huh? These dimensions aren't too shabby. Just about ready to shift gears. Boats alone only cover half the battle, young man. So move on to next and get practicing, all right? Yes, sir. There you go. Sounds good for that guy. All right, it's been a minute since it's been a Basel, guys, so I'm excited to be back here. Ow! That's where I want to go. All right, so we're not going to the Institute just yet. If I remember
Running a
correctly.
search.
We'll see what's changed in the city. Ooh, did we? Oh, I think I came to the wrong Hey, Bay Lady, why y'all got it open to where we could just come in through right here? We can just check into the front? Damn, any random mother just walk in here. Nah, I don't want to do that. I apologize. That we went the wrong way. We got the chapel.
Running a search.
I was appointed a Basel without so much as even a basic grasp of the sciences. So having to listen to academics and artisans talk about outer space will leave me fully mystified. Just the other day, the children at Sunday school asked me about artificial satellites. Clearly, my studies need brushing up on. Project Star Taker! At long last, man sets his sights beyond the skies. Opinions among the clergy were many and varied, but at this stage, all that can be done is to accept the progression of science. If nothing else, the will of the church is unified now. I told you guys, the entire game is all about the goddamn space program. It's a big deal, guys, I get it, but come on, calm down. Okay, let's find the proper entrance to this inn. Ooh. Alright, Rain, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to get to this inn, man. Is it really all the way down here? Damn, how do I get to the inn? Okay, there we go. President Gumhot is nothing short of remarkable, bringing such a massive undertaking into fruition. Up until now, traveling to space was a notion no one took into serious consideration. And even if they had, it would have surely taken them decades to realize. Little doubt that all the researchers and engineers of Project Star Taker are brilliant, but our president may just deserve the lion's share of the merit. Yeah, somebody gonna try to assassinate his ass, too. Hey, you guys tourists, doesn't seem like you're staying with us, but you're working every last got bite to eat. My sister's cooking is pretty popular around here. She's kind of a free spirit, though, so don't expect the menu to stay how it is for very long. Ooh, okay. Pretty sure I do remember her saying, Oh! You must be tired after your overnight train ride, Leela. Really appreciate you coming out here, especially with how busy your store in the capital must be. That's quite alright. They have already appraised me of the situation. I do believe my old skills as a maid will prove fully applicable, so please allow me to put them to use. Ha ha, that's reassuring to hear. Huh, Leela? What are you doing in Basel? Why, if it isn't Miss Herschel, I never expected to see you here. Do you two know each other? Yes, Leela runs the Libera Boutique back in Edith. She even helped out with the Aramis Academy Festival. I did want to thank you for letting me participate. That aside, I presume these are the rumor members of the Wars? Wait, seriously? What, have you heard of us too? Oh, well, you are quite famous in some circles. I actually helped with negotiations during the secret development of the RCLT. During the Retributor Tower incident, I had no idea. Seems she's not just anybody, huh? This is the first I'm hearing of this tale. But why are you, of all people, well, I yes, you can ask the same of us. Circumstances do have me curious as well, but it isn't my business to pry. Nevertheless, I wish you the best of luck in your pivotal endeavors. Same to you. Well, hey, fate must have brought us together for a reason. How about we exchange perfect numbers and hash it out? I'm a crow. Heard the rumors, but they really do make a motley crew, don't they? Yes, depending on how things go, we may be seeing them later. Oh, what's that all about then, Leland? That's what I'm saying. All the workshops are tied up podcast now taken. Between that and the booming economy and orders pouring in the drones, no one wants to take on our jobs anymore. Says how the sky, man. Yet here you are down your cups, Mr. Project Procurement. Now, drink up. There are times when all the hard work of the world doesn't amount to much. Oh, fellas, have another round with me, will ya? Welcome. I'm Basel, maybe a city of engineering, but did you know about us delicious local cuisine? Take our Nestors or Nectarts, for instance. The recipe varies between families, so comparing them from place to place can make for a fun activity. Wait a minute, what the did you just call it? I know how you said that. What was it? What did you just say?
What do you have?
The did she get? Damn! I'll take the hamburger steak recipe, guys. What the? Blissful kiss torte? Favorite from cherry chocolate cake. Oh! The pride of the Korean Tower in favorite from cherry chocolate cake. Ooh! Ooh, and then you got stone baked hamburger steak. Ooh! Hamburger steak. So the meat. So guys, picture this: the meat. It's steak, but then it's gonna taste like a hamburger. Ooh! Ooh! It sounds good. Oh, then you got some hot milk tea. Give me a taste.
Come again.
Oh, Granny. Ooh, Granny. Damn, that sounded good. Oh, what y'all got going on over here? Tour? And we've arrived. Welcome to Basel's famous arts and literature district. The craftsmen here are highly regarded for their traditional techniques, which have been passed down and kept alive since the Middle Ages. Also popular is the locale's historical atmosphere, due largely in part to its many brick buildings and chimney-dotted skylines. Ooh, wow, Lampport's first ward is a historic neighborhood too, but it doesn't look anything like this. I can almost feel the locals' burning passions pulsing through the air itself. Well, as far as creative fire goes, yours will stand with the best of them, machine. My indecent... my antique assistants are picking up on some noteworthy finds that's waiting to be stumbled upon here. Well, I'm glad to see you all so enthusiastic now. You'll have some free time right after this, so go ahead and take a look at whatever catches your fancy. Oh, so this ain't no job, guys. Hey, she's doing a good job. And then you got Michi.
Huh? The Empire's trams don't even compare.
They don't look how I thought they would. Wanna go for a ride?
Yes, let's try it out.
Hey, Alcina, calm down. Try to talk to machine over here. You're interrupted. Yeah. This district must have been using the highest quality ovens and cooking appliances for ages now. And then you have the state-of-the-art over burners and fridges they've probably been developing here. It gets me wondering what sort of visual dishes they fostered. I knew it would. Your chef so never goes on vacation even when you do. It's nothing so grand as that. I just want to enjoy the local cuisine is all. Though, of course, if I happen to gain any insights along the way, then why not put them to the test in my own cooking? Imagine what you can whip up with their techniques. It'd be a fair for perfection for sure. Oh yeah, young food came along with this tour too, right? Yes, much to my surprise, and maybe I should strike up a chat with them later. Huh? What are you staring at? Nothing. Special pudding means so that it doesn't stick to the plate, your chopsticks, or even your teeth. I call it snowball sambuzan. That's pudding! Oh man, guys, the pudding again, guys. Alright, what we got? Ooh! Exquisite lemonade with a nice scent of ginger. Ooh! That does sound pretty good, though. I'm not gonna lie about it. Alright, what is over here again? I forgot. Guys, it's been a minute since I've been to Basel, okay? You gotta give me a break. Okay, the branch. Right then, Blanca's going to focus on the cases by the factories this afternoon. Sure been a big help having you guys here since yesterday, Gray. Definitely. Thanks to you, I was able to concentrate on the outskirts this morning. What do you say, Gray? Why not transfer the Basel branch permanently? I'm glad I could help, and it's kind of you to offer, but I really do have to go back soon. Sorry I can't stick around and give you the help you need. How dutiful of you, Gray. Hey, Alex. Hey, Gray. Sorry to barge in like this. Good to see you again, Fee. I'll be headed back to the capital soon. Say, are these guys the... Yes, I'm Ren Schwarzer. I attended Thor's with Fee back in Erebonia. Now that you mention it, didn't Toa go there too? Yep, except I was in a class before theirs, and these two are... We're done there yet to see the introductions? Damn, Gray's not important. So I already made the acquaintance of the Empire's heroes, including the ones who have gone a bit more unseen. Oh, we're not that big a deal. Can't say I know what you mean by that last comment there, though. I am a little concerned about a few things, like why you're here now. But as fellow feathers of the Radiant Wings during the war, I'm sure we can build a working relationship. Yes, even the Republic's Guild is paying attention to this little event, huh? I'm not in any position to participate, so I doubt they do anything more to keep an eye on the situation. You're not wrong, but it looks like things have calmed down in Basel. Sure, but with the economic boom and influx of tourists, it's been a definite increase in our workload, though. It's nothing compared to the capital, and we do have a number of typical bracers here. Should be fine even if he continues to work with her classmates. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I heard from Fee about you guys saying you guys to practice brigands. Sounds like you found your niche, even if you're only using it as a platform for your own activities. Come to think of it, there have been rumors of 4SPGs cropping up even though Arkwri's not around anymore. I'm glad you guys be handling them. Surprised you're familiar with the subject. We worked with Ben on them on a few occasions. All the same, I feel bad for borrowing Fee though. 4SPGs aside, I hope there's something we can do to pay the guild back. You really don't have to worry about that. But with Greg going home, there might be stuff the Basel branch can't get around to. Monster exterminations for one. Oh, I did hear Mr. Arkwright has accepted a lot of those kinds of jobs for the guild. That's right, we did ask Van for his aid in that regard. If you're asking on his behalf, I suppose it'd be okay to share those details in. Give it to me. But you got an octopus, dinosaur? There are reports that a dangerous monster called the Jerem Chasm has appeared in Osh Canyon, and we would greatly appreciate you taking care of this beast in the guild stead. Jerem Chasm, don't know what that is. Yes. This reminds me of the special operations we had during our time at Thor's. We should probably be ready for requests from those quite a bit though, given the line of work. Either way, it probably won't be too far off from the kind of stuff I deal with. I've already chosen to use the Force Regies to gain a foothold here, so let's make sure we do it right. We're going to be entrusting you with some work regardless. Anyway, Fee and I are friends, so I hope I'll be able to help you if something comes up. And this isn't me speaking from the guild or anything, but we're really rooting for you. Thank you.
Commencing proxy spriggan work.
You know what, guys? I really do like the guild here because they are kind of nice. Not that the other guilds aren't nice either, but it's like, I just feel so hostile, you know, and eat it. I don't know why.
Shard searching.
We have been doing a lot of grinding, so I really don't need the tokens. I got a lot, but you know, I can always take one. We'll never say no. Chat letter delivery is the main fest of that damn space program. You heard of high precision parts? Well, all of these are ultra precision, not the sort you can handle with half-assed care. Might well be that some of this stuff will end up getting used in national projects. That's the part of the pipeline feel pretty rewarding, actually. Good for you, sir. We gotta get back on the right path. I remember Basel always has all these little confusing little things. There we go.
Right then.
Alright, see what we got. To further develop the Basel holocore we collaborated on last year, we are conducting tests at various locations around Basel. However, after integrating it with the training data we obtained, the results were unexpected. There's something peculiar about this new version of Basel, and this may require a Sprinkle's touch to get to the bottom of it. If you're able to help us out, come find me at the end of the artistic district. Guys, if it's like last year, that means we're gonna have to actually go out in the field, have the holocore equipped. I gotta do a bunch of, man, god damn it. A bulletin board. Is this a request for fixture posted? That's right. There's a piece of paper with the RPG symbol mixed in with your everyday notices and flyers. Since Van's been to Boston before, it won't be long until more requests are posted here, with us having spread that Spriggan arrived. In that case, it would be prudent of us to check the boards at routine intervals. That's a neat little system he cooked up. Where you even get the idea from. Bet it's way less intimidating for your average Joe to put up a request here than to bring it directly to a fixer. I think that's Van's way of showing consideration to his clients. It's definitely a different way of going about it compared to our special ops missions, but we might learn a thing or two from doing it this way. Plenty of requests already been put up. When we have the time, we should go hear them out. Yeah, aren't we like right by the end though? But we literally just came from there. Oh, you was there the whole time! What could have gone wrong? I just don't get why this is happening. Excuse me, are you Associate Professor Athena? Yes, that would be me. The Athena part anyway. As for the Associate Professor, I'm still not used to it. It's a lot of responsibility to take on all at once, so, never mind. Is there something you guys need from me? I don't exactly have a lot of time right now. See, I'm actually waiting for somebody. Because of the 4SPG you put on the bulletin board, correct? Sorry, we should have introduced ourselves first. We're from Thor's, and we're acting on behalf of Arkwright Solutions. Huh? On behalf of? I was hoping Mr. Arkwright would come himself like he did last year, actually. Hey, don't you be so disappointed. Our crew can get the job done just as well as his, guaranteed. Right, let's put our minds to something to give it our all. What now? I feel a lot more comfortable with someone I already know. Should I just tell them to go? No, but that won't make anything any better. Alright, I'll accept your help, I guess. The thing is, my request is about a certain holocore Mr. Arkwright helped me with previously. Do you mind if I give you a summary? Go right on ahead, lady. Of course, I take it you're talking about Basel, the holocore you posted said wasn't functioning properly? That's correct. Mr. Arkwright tested her for me just last year. She's equipped with an AI designed by Professor Cronkite to have an evolving personality. One that starts as an innocent little girl and matures over time into a grown adult, to be specific. Is that advanced? I've known about improvements in performance, but to think AI research has progressed to such a point. Cronkite, the same working on the new assault frame of the space program, huh? Arkwright's Hollow is nothing to sneeze at either, though, after what we've heard. True, except that one was developed by Marduk. Right, Mayor, the professor actually used her as a starting point for designing Basel. Since last year, we've been conducting a variety of tests over and over to encourage her growth. We even started implementing her into facilities around the city on a trial basis with permission from the Burn Company's CEO. The resulting data was then integrated back into the latest version of Basel, but then, that's when the problem started. It might be fast if you experience it for yourselves. This here is Basel version 120B, yeah? Can you try equipping it and seeing how she reacts? Sure, we'll get right on it. Alright, Rand's gotta use it. Let's equip it to Rain Beam.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Alright, oh, there she is.
Cal here! You nobody sure left out.
Hey, what the Nobody's. Hey, what's up with smack talk? Yeah, I thought you said she talked like an innocent little girl. You know what, guys? They did say they used Mara as the basis, so that sounds about right. Sorry about her. She used to be so rude, really. I think I follow. All those tests around the city caused her to develop in ways you didn't foresee. That's right. Originally, she had a sweet, lovable service industry-friendly personality. But for whatever reason, this iteration has a blatant penchant for mocking and ridiculing people. That's right. Paco's gonna get up a and after all the care and love I put into raising her too, no need to be upset. I think we have a grasp of what you're asking for now. One of us sets out the cause, yeah? Whatever it is that made her this way? Yes, knowing that should let me fix her before it's too late. Understood. We'll see what we can figure out. If there's a particular factor, then it's likely related to those trial runs. The odds are high. Could we ask those tests and tell exactly? We allow Paco to handle various jobs in the city under human supervision, and not simple ones either. They issue her a level of judgment while still leaving room to step in should things go awry. Specifically, she worked in the Aerotram platform and movie theater in Newtown, as well as Gift Card Workshop. Pretty very set there. Must be kind of curious what they had her do. Sounds like you better stop by all three of those places to find out then. I'm counting on you. Paco's future is in your hands.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, we still gotta actually use her in combat though. Alright, gotta put my holocore back there, alright?
Leave the adjustments to me.
Okay, perfect. Orbital Rocket Independence 2 was designed by Professor Yang Cronkite. Predecessor was ballistic missile that Professor Callaghan had been working on. The Cronkite changed it from single to two-stage, up the output to its limit, and employed that new formula discovered last year. Essentially, he used every trick in the book it took to brute force its passage to outer space. Had a hand in manufacturing the ejector nozzles for the record, so you can bet I'm knocking on wood that if that pans out. I gotcha. So fast and even faster than yesterday. I wanna race Aki cars too on a motor. I treat my cutie mobiles kinda wait, so get ready to eat her dust tonight. As if you're gonna let it, done it. Hey, look at that. RC cars racing a big thing in Cowboy too. I don't think it's all that common, but it makes sense to kids in the heart of the automotive industry. Here's gift cards. You might have a right! Who could bet someone came with a toy with that same professor? I wasn't toying with him or anything. Oh, we just get along. He didn't even get angry when my special muster rounds exploded during my peasant soda armament experiment. I wish I could have seen that. Professor Schmidt covered in mustard. The fact that he didn't make a big deal about it is pretty impressive, actually. Oh, what can I say? The goddess seems to like me. She just fits right in, doesn't she? That's what I meant. She was doing maintenance until late, so she saved the night. Maybe we should thank them again. Time I spent working on that turf thing of yours is worth it. It's no denying that it's an older model, but the refinement that's been done is nothing short of extraordinary. Truly the jewel of the Empire. I learned a lot. You're giving us too much credit. Wish George and Makarov could hear you compliments. That young lady we were working with sure was clumsy though, wasn't she? Let's just say her way of dealing with trouble is, stimulating. Oh, wasn't all that. I think that was a compliment. Thank you for everything. Because of you, we'll be in top shape for the exercise today. I'm looking forward to facing off against the rumored new assault frame. It's actually undergoing maintenance right now in another location. Yang is overseeing it directly and is doing everything he can to make sure it's ready to go. You mean Professor Cronkite, the developer of the assault frames, the man they say surpassed even Einstein's three disciples? But shouldn't he be in the middle of working on the space program right now? Oh yeah, he's doing this in his spare time. Way I hear it, he's got some countermeasures to deal with your machines. So make sure you don't lose focus, alright? Appreciate the warning, but you sure you should be helping us out like that? Of course, only naturally want the machines worked on to be put to the test. Besides, I'm curious which one will come out on top. Y'all's new creation of the heroes of the Empire. Oh, Mr. Giscard, you're just like a boy with his action figures, aren't you? I'm rooting for you too, everyone. Give it your best letter, okay? We will, thanks.
And now, a news break.
Outer space, properly defined, refers to the expanse beyond our atmosphere. That is to say, the area outside the layer of gas that envelops the surface we live on. Or to put it even more simply, everything above the sky. Building on that, there are two different types of satellites, those that hang in the atmosphere and those that hang in space. Prometheus 4, which we launched in May, is the first to fall under the latter. All the ones up till then fell short of breaching the atmosphere, going instead into VLO, or very low orbit.
Reports on the road, courtesy
Come again.
Information Center.
No need to be shy.
Ooh, multi-tool knife. Okay. I'll take it off
Come
your
again.
hands.
Anchorville Logistics Center.
Oh, are you the guest of honor from the Empire? They said you'd be taking part in a mock battle over at the Proving Ground. I'm more excited than words can describe, and if I could take a look at your pants or that sometime after, that'd make my whole week. Sounds like expectations are riding high on this, huh? Try not to disappoint then. I sure won't. Gotcha.
Performing search.
I'm also involved in designing the new Assault Frame's cockpit, by the way. All the other fixes are your responsibility. He's off working on them somewhere else right now. You'll be in for a real toughie later, so give it your best, okay?
I've got a question for you.
Oh, look who's back! Something else y'all needed? Yes, you see, the group is playing Paco's unusual behavior. Well, that's unexpected, especially for something Yang designed. Wait, so she grows in functionality and personality? Talk about awesome-amazing! But why is that a problem again? Athena wants to know the cause of this unexpected divergence. Could you tell us the details of her implementation trial here? Not a problem, follow me! Paco, compile list of inventory changes following yesterday's turfing maintenance. Yeah, okay, all done. What, already? Wow, she took all the time and manpower out of the equation. This feature was implemented for this test on an experimental basis. I've used this function a few times myself, but truth be told, the accuracy is on the edge of descent. But she spits out still got plenty gas and gospel, so we do have to tweak it out to the fact. But damn it if you defense to make the booker more endearing for it. Come on, boss, I tell you to speak more properly in front of Paco. She's just a little girl. I try to have some accuracy here. I could be so obsessive. AI is just that. Artificial bullshit. It's not as if I can't understand the sentiment, though. Agreed. If she isn't perfect, you can have a reasonably natural exchange with her. Modern artificial intelligence at its core is built off of the aggregation of past data and knowledge, after all. Discounting the super technology that forces behind the scenes work with, it's filled with plenty of room for improvement, too. Either way, getting a user like this has been a right blessing for us. I don't recall any funny songs that personality shift you mentioned now. Zilch, huh? Damn, this one's gonna be a toughie. Still, the information is good information. Hey, boss, can I talk to Paco, too? Well, it's no skin off my back, so do what you like. We'll make her response any less can, though. Great, now time to see if I can trick question my way around the terminal's confidential data protections. Hey, Paco, who set up the access policy and what for? Hold on a sec. Hey, cut that out before it actually answers. If men arrive prior to the test, then perhaps she is the root cause. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Man, guys, I do miss men. Nice to have her in the game again.
Something is near. Conduct a search.
The Grim Garden. Gotcha. The boss of the 2 of science currently conducting his final exams at the moment. prime opportunity to earn some separated income as a proctor. However, down the Mon Gallery just past here lies some slime modes likely to be seen at this time of the year. How can anybody expect me not to go sample collecting? Sure to let me in the red this month, but who gives a damn? Wait a minute, what? You're gonna go collect slime molds? What the f? What you got going on?
Got it.
Alright, Remy, found it. Let's go take a peek.
Mirror for our efforts.
Oh no! I need Mare Bear. I like the way she says it. What? A mirror for our efforts. Now, where's Mare Bear? Mirror deposited. Man, she's so. I miss Mare already. Wow, so this is the Grand Garden. I've heard as much before, but these virtual simulations really are true to life. So, what we have here is more or less the same as that rare recorder place that cropped up in the Empire. Yeah, it's crazy to think that modern Urbanet technology is even capable of something like this. There's a few mysteries about Marduk if you ask me. Anyway, word is this Garden is worlds apart from the Marahan version. The creepy castle aesthetic wasn't your first clue. Its change in appearance is almost certainly Ouroboros is doing. The two doors on either side lay the services provided by the Epstein Foundation, while the one in between is a route of attack into the garden. Van's group liberated the second domain if I recall correctly. Which means the third domain's up next, yeah? You said it's got some special structure to it, right? That is correct, Crow. According to the team assigned by the Foundation, it is divided into 3 subdomains. I would like for all of you to secure and liberate one of them with my accompanying you, of course. Got it. We'll just start them over that we're ready then. Time outside this place barely passes as we're in here, right? Yep, just like in the rare recorder that showed up during the Vespucci Tower fiasco. Should make for a perfect training ground, too. Then maybe we can make our way through it alongside our city tour and join exercise prep. Sounds good to me. Nothing wrong with the slow and steady approach. Alright, guys, get on in here and get it done. And oh, look at Altina! And she's got her Black Rabbit avatar. I missed the Black Rabbit!
On my name as the Black Rabbit.
Let's go, Altina!
Charge!
Man, I missed the Black Rabbit costume! Woo! Look at that tiger, though! Woo! There was that new shark tactic called Awakening that only certain people can use. This may be a good chance to try it out. I should activate if I found the right moment. Okay, Reed, I see you! Woo! We got spirit unification! Alright, so right now it's gonna give them more speed, more power. Okay, what's to do in battle though? Entering command battle on this stage will grant him the divine spirit. Wait a minute, so it's not called spirit unification, it's called divine spirit now. So wait a minute, that's interesting, guys. So remember that Shizuna uses spirit unification because she copied it from Renan, but Reed's made it to divine ooh! He took it to the next level though! So already more powerful than Shizuna then. Raising his stats and increase the power of his crafts. Okay, yeah, that's the same. Okay.
Wow.
The enemy is trash! I'm being attacked! Hey, that nigga ran up! Just came all the way over here.
It'd be much better if they could make their That aside, we can't ignore the Society's plans. We have to keep Ouroboros from doing as they please.
Crimson Leaf Blade! Crush them!
Reed is like a one-man army.
Here!
There, show us some of that class of the spirit! Alright, yeah, I was not expecting the enemy to run all the way up to me, so they see you far away, they were running up.
Guess we will.
That's a strong one. We going in, boss man? Go down, Buster. Don't forget about your charge attack, Green. You're down. Wait, initiated combat. Time to go old school.
I can help.
Activating short skill.
Down. 6-fold down!
That sounds good. Time to continue the assault. Let's do this, Sylphine!
It's yours.
This is it.
Hit him order! First skill is a go! First skill is a go!
Mission accomplished.
Perfect job.
Too easy. That's a strong one. Are we going in, boss man?
I'll end it with this.
Awakening confirmed. Don't overdo it, Rain.
Pretty incredible.
Watch your head there, Crow. Get the pain. You die again. You're activating shards. Time to do this class 7 style. No more holding back. Time to end this.
Side. Polaris shield. Remember that.
Activating Laura.
Roar. 1, 2, 3. Slice.
Woo, Rain. Counting on you, Altina.
Acting decisively. Drill through.
Critical hit confirmed. Oh, foundation. Activating short skill.
There. Crimson Leaf Blade.
Blink them, B.
Yeah. Take some more.
60 months more hostiles up ahead, and be ready for anything, guys. You don't know how to hold back, do you? They're down! Way to go, Andy!
There. Burn away.
Got it.
Mission accomplished.
Charge and ready! First skill is a go! Ooh! Deploying stars! Balls in your court, Rain! Full moves to give them all, Rain!
There. Crimson Leaf Blade. Altina.
Absolutely.
Rain is like a one-man army!
More to go.
Activating star skill!
Good technique.
Six-fold gale.
Boy, every last one of them!
Here.
Done so.
There.
Mission accomplished. Seamless work.
Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain! Let's stop! Here we go! Take him out, Rain!
Stagger.
I can help.
Activating star skill!
There. Crimson Leaf Blade.
Critical hit!
My lead.
Cut you, Rain! Rain is like a one-man army! Got eyes on a strong target up ahead! What's the call, Rain? Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain!
There.
First skill is a go! Awakening confirmed! Don't overdo it, Rain!
Smart guys.
Rain, here we go! Take him out, Rain!
They're down.
Let's do this, Rain! Activating star skill!
Technique.
Six-fold gale.
Oh, that enemy felt that one! Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain! It's done! Initiated combat. Time to go old school. Activating star skill!
Now. Cut through.
Carve them up, arm brass!
It's yours. All in.
Critical hit! Oh, way to go, Crow! Charge and ready!
To the next.
I'm just getting started.
Best skill is a go! Best skill is a go!
Is anybody injured? Stage clear.
Where should we go next?
We gotta go through a door either way, so
We move.
Be careful out there, everyone.
charge and ready!
Let's search around.
Awakening confirmed! Don't overdo it, Rain!
Bad news ahead. Watch your step.
More remains.
Strong enemy up ahead! There's nothing compared to a divine blade like you, Rain. Don't forget about the charge attack, Rain! Activating shards! Time to do this class 7 style. Activating air!
Roar! 1, 2, 3! Slice!
Critical hit! You cut them, Rain!
Burn away! There!
Don't forget about the charge attack, Rain!
More remains.
Charge and ready!
No time for standing around.
Spot on, Reen.
I didn't even realize we got 5. That is a lot of devices.
Okay, let's go.
Don't forget about the charge attack, Rain!
There! There! There!
I spy
Best skill is it? Good down! Wait, here we go! Take him out, Rain! It's on you, Rain!
Activating Shark Command.
Thanks.
Who's that?
Activating shark skill!
There! Crimson Leaf Blade! Crush them! No problem.
Rain is like a one-man army!
There!
That's the power of
Job well done, Reen.
Your boost gauge is complete. A mighty foe.
Awakening confirmed! Don't overdo it, Rain!
Let's end this quick.
Charge
Charge and ready! Best skill is a go! Ooh, I bet that would hurt!
Remain calm, everybody. No time for standing around. Watch yourselves.
Activating shards! Time to do this class 7 style! Activating shard skill!
Cut through!
That sounds done. Time to continue the assault. Time to take the countdown. It's on you, Rainbeam. Activating shard skill.
Come on.
That's a strong one. Are we going in, boss man? Initiate combat. Time to go old school. Activating shard skill.
Technique.
Six-fold gales!
Take them down, Altia.
Here I go. Attack.
Critical hit confirmed. Show us what a real bracer can do, Bing!
Yeah.
You're up, Crow!
Need help?
Take flight! Arc Raven!
It's on you, Rainbeam!
Roar! 1, 2, 3!
Oh, that enemy felt that one.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Spot on, Reen.
Why'd y'all give me 5 freaking devices? Get eyes on a strong target up ahead. What's your call, Rain? Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain.
Achieving combat mode.
Awakening confirmed. Don't overdo it, Rain. Charge, get ready. It's done. Now's your chance. Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain. Initiating combat. Time to go old school. Activating Gora.
There! Crimson Leaf Blade!
Scorp, you're up.
Here's the ring.
Target locked. Solaris. Breaker!
Show no mercy. Just kill them all.
It's yours.
This is it. Check.
Let's put that activating shot skill.
Come on.
Good days. Way to go, Finn.
Done so.
Best skill is a go. Best skill is a ooh. That one hurt. Deploying stars. Oh, time to shit.
It's yours.
Prepare.
Death by God.
Life and death, ever flowing.
None can impede my Tachi's course. Purge, rush! Rage, soar, gleam! Ashen slash. Luminous flux!
Blue Sky's limit destroyed. Way to go, Rain.
I'll end it with this!
Time to unleash your full power, Rain.
There!
It's on you, Rain Bean.
That's the power of the 8 leaves. Way to kill it, Reen.
Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain. Initiated combat. Time to go. Activating short skill.
Now, cut through!
That sounds done. Time to continue the assault.
Don't get too comfortable.
Activating short skill.
One more.
Counting on you, Altina.
Yeah.
Caught out!
Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain.
Did I make myself useful?
Nice, Altina.
Burn away!
Oh, come on, man. You missed. Gotta find one more. That's a strong one. We going in, boss man? Awakening confirmed. Don't overdo it, Rain. Charge, get ready. Ooh, got that one. Here we go. Take him out, Rain.
Ready to go.
Full boost to give him an activating short skill.
Now, cut through! More to go!
Activating short skill.
Got you! Keep through me!
Show us your power, Altina.
Yeah, there.
Here!
Hit him hard and fast, B.
Mirage. Ready.
Critical hit. You're on a roll, still, Feed. The enemy is trash. Unleash your fury, Rain. Don't forget about your charge attack, Rain. Rain is activating shards. Time to do this class 7 style. It's on you, Rain Bean. Green is like a one-man army.
Your boost gauge is replete.
No time for standing around.
Job well done.
Charge and ready! First skill was a go!
We're low on time. Let's move.
Charge and ready!
Combat complete. Without incident,
Yes, looks
fortunately.
promising.
The only thing I don't like about the Grim Garden is that, unlike the Mayhem version, there is no teleportation. You can't just teleport to the next side. You have to actually walk to all the devices. That part kind of sucks. And if there is, I definitely don't know how to do it. 'Cause I have to walk to the teleporter every time. Oh, he's took care of all the enemies. Got a straight shot. Are we missing V or am I tripping? Okay, I'm about to say, I thought it was missing V. Where'd she go? Definitely need her here. Don't forget about your charge attack, Raven! First skill is a go!
Big mistake crossing me. Okay, let's press onward.
Alright, then we got ourselves, what, a mirror coin next?
Where should we go
Yeah.
next?
Take it though.
Loot obtained. Charge.
Next door.
Let's get this show on the road.
You were lost in the you're doing to bomb play like you, Raven.
There. Here I come.
Charge attack is full!
Let's play this smart, guys.
Yeah. There.
Enemy stun! Confirmed! Ready, Showfield! No escape! Full boost is confirmed! We're good to go, Alcina!
Reenact. Activate. Fire.
Critical hit confirmed! Alcina! Stall shell!
More remains.
The pretty made a slip here, Alcina! Activating short skill!
Reenact. Activate. Fire.
Looks like it's all up to you, Crow!
Go right ahead.
Shred 'em up, Deadly! Cross!
Boom! Headshot! End of story!
There.
First dodge is ready!
Yeah. There. Yeah. This is the end.
Physical attacks are no good! Now let's go on quick arms!
Yeah.
Kicking ass and taking names. Cleanly finished, Crow.
Strong enemy detected up ahead!
Careful. That one looks stubborn.
Initiating.
Charge attack is full! First dodge is ready!
This is the end.
Enemy stun confirmed! Activating Showfield! You got this, Altina! Full boost is confirmed! You're good to go, Altina! Activating short skill! Rare treasure chest detected!
Treasure. My pleasure.
First Gods is ready!
Take this!
Remain calm, everybody.
Multiple hostile siders. Time to take them all out, Altina!
Yeah!
Alright, Altina, we're going in! Time to eliminate the enemy! Show them your power, Rain! Accidental shot skill!
Hold him down.
Six-fold gales!
Hit him hard and fast, Curl!
It's yours. Heads up. How's this grab you?
Critical hit confirmed! Charge attack is full!
Yeah! This is the end!
Ain't done yet.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
First Gods is ready! Enemy is engaged! Let's follow it up!
Yeah! 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 There! Yeah! Yeah! Now's our chance!
Mission start!
Count on me! Yeah! Yeah!
Here.
There! Yeah! Did I make myself useful?
Big ups, Altina.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
First Gods is ready!
Yeah!
Enemy is engaged! Let's go! Mission start! What would Millie do? Full boost is confirmed! You're good to go, Altina!
Locked! Solaris? Breaker! Join me!
Leave it to me.
Altina! Stall the ship!
There!
That one looks tough, but you're tougher, Altina.
There! Yeah! Ha! Time searching. Yeah! There!
First Gods is ready!
Ha! Yeah!
Yeah, Altina! Activating Showfield!
It's yours.
Acting decisively. Drill through!
Break them, B!
To the head! There! Slow down!
Balls in your courtroom! Activating Shot skill!
You're mine! There! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Charge attack is full!
This is the end! Yeah!
Yeah, Altina! Mission start!
Ready to go! Altina! There! There!
That one looks tough, but you're tougher, Altina. Enemy started! Confirm activating Showfield!
Count on me! Altina! Reenact! Activate! Fire! Green!
Leave it to me.
Altina! Stall the ship! You're not a kid anymore, Sophie! Then let the wind guide you! Let's put that 8 leads brace style to work! Activating Shot skill!
Good technique.
Six-fold gales!
You better take this serious, arm blast! Show us what a real person can do, Fang!
Caught out!
Alright, Squirt, you're up!
There!
Here!
There! There! Yeah!
Alright, Fang, level up!
Down, more to go.
Where should we go next?
What, really? Initiated combat. Time to go old school.
Wrong move. Simple.
Didn't know that could happen.
My
Hit him hard and fast, B! He's unstoppable now! Wind Swept activated!
clean up. Another.
Wind Swept activated!
Check.
Hit him harder!
Here goes.
Put him down, Silpheed!
Your time's up. Accelerate. Eins. Zwei. Drei. Vier. Lift off. Azure Freon.
Boost dodge limit destroyed. Amazing work, Silpheed! It's on you, Rain! Activating shot skill! Scorpio!
Sharp boost opportunity available.
Come on, let's go. Thanks.
No slacking off here! Time to do some work!
Supporting.
All in. Red alert!
Way to go, Raven!
Where should we go next?
Ooh, I will definitely
Treasure
take that.
acquired.
Okay.
The last obstacle between us and victory.
That is good to know going forward, so I kind of want that to happen a lot there.
Recuperation point reached.
Oh, great. It's a big giant spider. I love spiders. Warning! Threat level is high. Advising caution. You better take this serious, Armbrass!
Activating Guardian's Guard.
Base.
Your debt.
We won't win if we just stand here all day!
Revving up the
Time to take a turn down!
Here goes. Count on me. Need help?
Let's rock!
Deploying shield.
It's on you, Rainbane! Full boost to give them all, Rain! Activating shot skill!
Good technique.
Six-fold gale.
Critical hit! You cut the Rain! Time to unleash your full power, Rain! Now! Activating more!
There. Crimson Blade.
Oh, that enemy felt that one! Phineas, show us some of that class of the spirit!
Now. Rabbit sword.
Thanks.
Your debt.
Here for you.
Mirage. Ready.
Take the goal, Altina! Full boost is confirmed! You're good to go, Altina!
I'll cover you.
Critical hit confirmed! No slacking off here! Time to do some work! Full boost! That Crow's always looking fierce!
Surge! As your resonance!
Count on me.
X was the spot!
Cutting into the max! Let it rip! Sweet dreams.
Those guys limit destroyed! You're on fire, Crow!
Mirage. Ready.
That was critical thinking! Right to their face. Grim Garden, third domain, subdomain A, partial liberation secured. However, subdomains B and C have yet to be liberated. Administrative privileges required to unlock access to third domain nexus. Okay, so she said B and C, and so that's obviously, that means Van and Rufus's crew is gonna have to do it. Gotcha. So we all gotta do the domain separately.
Didn't mean to
so we're
draw
not
so
gonna
much
be
attention.
together. That's interesting. I see, so we need the cooperation of your other collaborators to get farther in. Yes, both Mr. Arkwright's group and one additional unit have their own subdomains to liberate. Additionally, the Foundation team would like us to wait until early afternoon before they unlock the Nexus. Sure thing. Can't help but wonder who's in that last batch, though. Stuff that went down at Marduk HQ gives me a few ideas. I'll have to remain silent on that matter. That's alright. An associate member of the Foundation has a confidentiality clause to uphold. We might run into each other at some point anyway. Let's think of it as something to look forward to. Early afternoon, though, huh? That's more or less lines up with the military exercise. Still, any time spent here only amounts to a moment in the real life, so may as well try and work this into our schedule. That's gonna be interesting. I got a lot of Grim tokens, too. Can always use more. It is good to know, though. I do got so experientification is still there, but I like it though. It definitely goes well for this new class.
I see. Are you losing some seriously?
I think we already been this way. Okay, I'm telling you, man, I've been getting lost in Basel. Gotta find the stairs leading back up, Rain.
Those
Like
are
a maze.
Aerospace Force uniforms, aren't they?
The brand new branch of the military. I heard they got vets from the Army, Navy, and Air Force. But from the sound of it, most of the people they scouted specialize in intel.
I suppose they wanted a variety of exceptional people from all kinds of fields.
Okay, well, so have we... Wait, we've been everywhere then? Okay, so I guess we can, go down.
Forming search.
I'll take that. Off to Newtown.
Please wait until the tram has come to a complete stop.
Man, I missed this Aerotram. Love it.
Not something you see every day.
Well, while y'all can. So, this is Basel's Newtown, huh? I didn't really get a good look at it last night. It even looks cutting edge, doesn't it? Compared to Roar's stately look, this feels more elegant. That large building there is Burn HQ, right? Yep, the core of the Republic's industry. It brings multiple companies together, and recently they even joined the tech union. At this time, we can't say whether or not they're involved with today's event. I see, and perhaps we should be polite and say hello to the people involved. There's a number of other interesting places worth checking out, too.
Welcome to the Aerotram. Operating
Excuse me a moment.
Basel. We thank you for
The Basel Institute of Science bound tram will be departing shortly. Oh, you're the guy who came to shop earlier and delivered the afternoon lectures. Thanks, Pocky Poo! I give it my all! That was an awfully killer response. Does she actually remember everybody who comes through? Maybe she's combining set phrases based on information recorded on people's access cards. That would explain why she did react when we walked past before. This is only a trial run now, so that once she speaks to her likely Oh, fucking hell! I'll be right back! Oh, sorry, Rosita, go ahead. This is only a trial run now, so that once she speaks to her, I'll likely limited to those going to the Institute of Science. I'm somewhat jealous. Oh, welcome to Aerotram platform. Oh, if it is the group from Thor's, is something the matter? Did you misplace your cards, perhaps? No, nothing like that. We just had a little question for you. Just stop laughing. Thanks, fucking Pooh! Mary Pooh! We're not gonna call her Mary, guys. Mary Pooh! I'm gonna add that to the mod. Let's go, Mary Pooh! Now possible adverse influences on Paco? Unfortunately, nothing noteworthy comes to mind. Doesn't sound like there's been any major trouble here either. If anything, you'd think the turnstiles would be swarming with guys hoping to hear a cute girl give them the time of day. As a matter of fact, they are, every now and then, generally speaking. However, Paco has improved considerably. Her directions are sound. Now she will limit her conversations during early mornings and other busy hours. She can account for that too. Recalling me impressed. Interacting with the multitudes of people entering an entity must provide her with all the more data to grow from. With traffic that high, though, it'd be difficult to pin down a single factor. Yeah, this request might be trickier than meets the eye. My apologies for not being of more help. Basel has grown on me as well, so I wish you the best of luck sorting this out. Alright, so far, the Paco, and I'm still not sure how to say that. I'm pretty sure it's Pakel. It's either Paco, Basel, or Basel. I'm pretty sure it's Basel, if I think I'm saying the name wrong. But Basel here at the tram, guys, is like super nice, I remember from last year. And then you have the rude Pakel from Giscard's. So we have one that's really rude, one that's really freaking nice. So we still got the third one to look at. So what is that one gonna be like? Because I prefer that one, obviously. Because the one at Giscard sounds like Nair almost. Rude as hell. Care for some space-themed merchandise on your Basel sightseeing trip? Or if the lot's just around the corner, you'll want a good souvenir to remember it by, right? Nope. Tired of you got now. I'm tired of hearing about the space program and all your souvenirs. I really am. Nothing against you personally, though.
President Gramhart really
Best of luck on today's mock exercise.
Woo! The pages. Oh, it's Jed! I know these guys! Oh, wow, it's so pretty. This place is totally different from Mesodome. Oh, what's that over there? Let's go take a look, you guys. Hey, I said not to run too far ahead of us, Tony. Jeez, is he ever not a handful? That's the rich coming from you, Dad. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounded like. Who's the one who got fighting for this chick that he couldn't sleep awake, huh? How you know that, you nagging shoe? I'm not nagging, and I'm not a shoe. Shit, child, moving every Granny Angela hasn't changed you one bit. You guys are always such good pals. Now come on, let's go see what's over there. Oh, that's Angela. I brought all of the kids from my neighborhood along on this tour. They seem to be absolutely beside themselves, much to my delight. Although I must say, this cityscape had even me astonished at first sight when we arrived. But that's neither here nor there. So long as the little ones can look back on this fondly, I couldn't ask for anything more. I've been wanting to tour around Calvary for a while now, but I'm just about to do it through an actual tour. There are so many different cultures all inside these same borders, and every one of them is worth a look. My dad's gone to whole other countries to hone his skills, though, so he's probably seen things twice as impressive. Just thinking about it gets me ready to travel abroad pronto. You know what, Citrus? I really do like your outfit. I like that jacket. I haven't seen you in NPC before yet. I love it. My work's been in a total frenzy ever since Project Startaker was announced. I guess we are a home appliance manufacturer, though. Being a Burner subsidiary means we have a hand in T-phones, too. This could be my chance to beef up my resume. Time for me to buckle down, y'all. So that's Basel Tram System. Isn't it amazing, Emily? It's completely different from Aracian's. This one has card authentication and cards that fly through the air. Compose yourself, Nelly. This is nothing the guidebook hasn't already told us. That said, must we write it here and now? Why not take the bridge instead? Emily, don't tell me you're too scared. It's okay, hold your hand nice and tight no matter what happens. Don't be preposterous. I'm well within my rights to be wary of a new first experience. This side of her is just too adorable.
Shard searching.
Oh, that's a long stretch.
Care to stop by for a breather?
I am. Give me a second. Professor Cronkite's favorite Roman cafe. After several visits, I'm trying to get a feel for where it sets up shop. Now, what if I made an app that tracked it? What the student population would go wild for that? Wait, is that you, Miss Toa? Long time no see, Elijah. Looks like you set it in the box from top to bottom. I guess, yeah, it's fun being surrounded by so many walking sources of inspiration on the daily. Must be another Hermes Academy graduate. That school really pumps out the best and brightest, just like Thor's. Hey, welcome to my locally acclaimed Roman cafe. I set up shop wherever my heart takes me, so there's no telling if we'll cross paths again. That means this meeting could be once in a lifetime. How's about cherish your life one with a nice brew?
What can I get for you?
Alright, I'll take some coffee. And your latte and your cafe jelly. Give me about 3 of them now.
Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Gotta share with the class. Oh, Jess! For my next song, how about... Yeah, that's a good thing to work off of. What I want is to move forward and to weave my words together from a new point of view. Isn't this man the singer-songwriter who made it big in Crossbell? Yeah, his name's Jess. He used to be active here in Calvartville. Things were going well for him in Crossbell from what I heard, but I guess he made his way back at some point. Okay, so that's how we get outside the city. And we got the burn store. So this is where we got Basel last time.
Take your time.
Pakel, sorry. I'm gonna get the name right. Pakel. What? Orbital microwaves are sold out again? This store is operated by the Burn Company itself, yet even their enormous selection can't manage to keep them in stock. Nothing else for it though. I just have to buy the latest handy home appliances the moment they hit the market.
Alright.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Alright, Basel Tech Review July issue, and ooh, a mist hair dryer.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you very much.
It's good I got that for SPG yet, but there's still no hot or hair bark grass solutions. I'd really rather it be them who handles this problem. Sounds like a pending request to set the bulletin board. I forgot to do that, Ray. My bad, my bad. It's right there. Then we went right past it, didn't we? Recently, there's been a sudden surge in demand for microwave appliances at the Basel Orbital store. That lady just asked for one. There's also again a huge stock shortage. On the surface, it seems like a simple scalping scheme, but something about this setting off alarm bells in my head. Let's consult with the Spriggan who helped me out in the past. Meet me at Burning Plaza for details. This is the new town bulletin board. We should check in every so often while we're in town. And would you look at that, we got a request here too. There is demand for this kind of service in every district from the looks of it. I have mixed feelings about that, honestly. It means the number of cases that fall in the normally gray camp are persuasive here. But it's for that reason we need people like Ben who can tackle these people's problems. Yeah, if we send a thorough request and information we can only pick up using this method. So this is how they operate. I suppose there's a lot we can glean from doing things this way.
Any day now.
See what he's got to say about these microwaves. Are you Mr. Radad, the manager? We saw your post on the bulletin board. Oh, and you folks are... It sounds like you're here about my request, but I don't see Mr. Arkwright with you. He was the one who came from the holocore testing last time. Actually, we'll be taking his place today on account of a variety of circumstances. He might not be here in person, but the guy himself gave us the okay to act on his behalf. Really now, in that case, why don't we get right to the meat of the matter? There was something about people cleaning out your stock of orbital microwaves just like that, right? Can't say I'm all that familiar with the product. Orbital microwaves are state-of-the-art kitchen appliances that have yet to reach mainstream adaptation. They heat food quickly and easily by eradicating it with high-frequency orbital waves. Did I read that right? Did she say eradicating it? I must have read it wrong. Eradicate? No! Altina, no! That does sound pretty convenient. Oh, you bet. They may not be commonplace yet, but mass production lines are nearly ready. After that, it's only a matter of time before they're widespread. And once they are, every household will be that much more efficient for it. Without said production lines, though, we can currently only carry a limited number at a time, which is why this recent rash of book purchasing is causing an inventory shortage. That's no crime, though. Plus turns to hefty profit, so the store doesn't exactly lose out, right? Empty shelves are definitely a hassle, though. Could be they're getting scooped up for resale, too. Something else is nagging at me. You have to bring this to a Spriggan over the police or guild, right? Right, and for a reason. See, these buying sprees the past few days struck me as awfully organized. We'll get a series of customers purchasing multiple microwaves each, for example, or a group of them all at once to clean out our stock, not a moment after we replenished it. That is most definitely odd. The scale is innately large for simple scalping, which is exactly why it'd be hard to get help from the police or guild. One way or another, the trend is unnatural. I can't shake the sense that ignoring it is a risky move. I know it's selfish to ask over just a gut feeling, but would you be willing to look into this for me? Well, we're obviously doing it. Alright, consider your request accepted. Can't get a read on their intentions here otherwise. The bigger picture might surprise us. Thanks a million. Hopes are all on you guys. Just so we have more context, this is only happening at this location. No, ours has seen the worst of it, but other mass purchasers are experiencing the same too. They're all connected. That makes this a pretty coordinated operation. Let's say it is to resell them, though. My big hang-up then would be, why now? Haven't heard that peep about microwaves being a sudden craze over the last few days. Perhaps we should speak with the other affected stores in that case. Actually, it'd be nice to get a different point of view from that as a retailer. For now, why don't we try asking a manufacturer instead? Good idea. Moving higher up the supply chain might give us a better perspective on this. For all we know, something could be happening on their end, too. Well, if you don't mind a suggestion, how about the workshop next to the chapel in the Arsenals district? It's involved in orbital microwave development, and the man in charge there is a pal of mine, more or less. Bring my name up and he should answer just about any question you might have. Oh yeah? Sounds like the best jumping off point we can hope for then. Settle down, let's go see what the artisan has to say about the situation.
Really piling on the work.
Shard searching.
Oh, look at that cute kitty! Come here, little kitty. There you're a tiny little thing. Hey, little guy. Hey, kitty pie.
I have something to ask you.
All the microwave mess. Only natural we know about it. After all, more inventory shortages equals more product requests. It's a rough going, truth be told. It's even the manufacturers have thrown the impact, huh? These bulk purchases must be on an even larger scale than we assumed then. The question is, why would they need to go this far to gather so many? If you don't mind me asking, have your fellow artisans mentioned anything else concerning? Let's make sure nothing similar is happening with other products, just to be thorough. Agreed. If there are, in fact, other such cases, we may be able to identify a pattern of sorts. Well, let me think. This could be completely unrelated, but a little incident at our antenna production site does come to mind. Antennas? I suppose they also emit radiation the way over microwaves do. Still, it's a fundamentally separate industry with a totally different manufacturer. Either way, I got word of something going down on that end at the same time the microwaves are being brought up. Apparently, they were contacted by someone claiming to represent a foreign trading company. From there, it was inquiry after repeated inquiry on urgent last-minute orders. What's more, they never even heard the name of the trading company in question before. So, somebody out there is going to have certain lengths to procure antennas ASAP, which makes the company putting a request just as sketchy. Might be good to ask somebody at the antenna manufacturer and see what dots we can connect. Let's go to Burn HQ and have them hook us up then. Alright, we have not been there yet.
let's head off.
We'll be on a different side. Okay, okay. Hotel ingress. Basel is about more than just cutting-edge technology. Breathtaking canyons and a local traditional cuisine, for instance. So our finest hope that tourists and visitors alike enjoy all the city has to offer. Most top-of-the-line hotel in Basel. This is where we were meant to stay yesterday. Soon as they'll be taking care of us, reservation canceled tonight anyway, though. Right, Professor Hamilton and them won't be able to accommodate us after they leave. Gotcha, so that is good to know, guys. I'm glad I came on this tour and all, but putting my feelings behind me is about as difficult as you expect. How weak-hearted can I be? Imagine if you were here right now, desperate at facing me. I think you'll recognize this lady. She's a police officer who was dating Ewan from the Guilds of Racian branch. You lost it, Fee. I don't know who you're talking about. That is, until he was killed in action by Armada. Oh! Probably won't be anything close to easy for her to get over something like that. Damn, I'm sorry, Officer Kama. Yeah. Well, Per's beautiful in space craze too, but Ethan Basel where the real action is at, if you ask me. Apparently even Burshot tours are popular now if they're advanced enough. Company can't just sit on its hands over this. We need to secure some contracts to keep up with the competition. I'm in charge of connection testing for Prometheus 4, the satellite that was launched the other day. With it hanging so far above the ground surface, communications latency become an avoidable issue. Though wait, what if we could utilize that latency as a means of measuring distance? Might be a use of land surveying projects. Maybe I'll propose that as my next research topic. Ooh. Oh, it's moving, guys! Nice. And it just moves out of car there, too. Okay, maybe that was a glitch, guys. It did move without a car there. Okay. I'm tripping. Oh! Aren't you the kids the CID briefed us about? Where are my manners? Welcome to Basel, the Cavalry Republic's very own engineering city. Security measures were overhauled following last year's major incident, so rest assured that these streets are as safe as can be. Hope you can find your stay a relaxing one. Appreciate that. Y'all did get hacked, so I did remember.
Best of luck on today's mock exercise.
Y'all move. Back in the whole f***ing road. Alright, let's see what's down here.
Say, this is where we can watch those Orbital movies, right?
Oh, you haven't seen a movie
Sounds
before!
like they just built this one in Basel recently.
Hey!
Calvert is the home of Orbital movies, after all. Perhaps we should make time to see one while we're here?
Yes! Y'all don't know what a movie is! Okay, let's go finish that right now. Let's go! We got no tickets here. Oh, welcome to Cinema Caline. Our theater just opened this past spring. We use the latest in movie screen technology to provide an incredible realistic viewing experience. It's sure to amaze, especially for those visiting from abroad. Give us a try and see for yourselves. Please let me use all five. Let's see it as a group. Let's do it.
Got a second?
The group explained Basel's unusual behavior. That doesn't sound like our little Pacelli at all. I mean, she's done nothing but good for us here at the cinema, in more ways than one, in fact. Pacelli, you're quite attached. It sounds like... What sort of task does she perform here? Well, she primarily assists us here at the ticket counter. Let me demonstrate. Oh, Pastel, I'd like a ticket for Crimson Fist. What times are available? Okay, let's see. The next showing seems to be full, but we do have an open spot in the one after that. Row J, seat 14, about in the middle of the theater. Why not buy a juice or soda to sip on while you wait? As you can see, she offers suggestions to customers based on the relevant data. Sweet! Makes the whole process as quick and simple as it gets. definitely seems handy, yeah. You said primarily though. Are there other things you have her help with? As a matter of fact, she takes part in the actual screenings themselves too. We've been experimenting with things like having her analyze scenes and adjust the volume accordingly. That's pretty involved. It certainly has the potential to elevate the experience. Upon getting approval from distributors, we hold limited public test screenings for those interested. In fact, we just so happen to have open seats for one right now. If you'd like to see one for yourselves. Well, if you're sure it wouldn't be an inconvenience. Let's go! What the f*** we do deserve this nightmare? Pick it up and run already, you bitch! Dragging motherfucker! This is your fault anyway! We're going to get it on here of all places! Up your You're the one who wouldn't hop off my Say that again, you bag! I swear to motherfucking adios! That movie was really something. To think my first rubber film ever watched would be such a tempest of gore and profanity. I assume it's among the sexy scintillating spectacles of gaudy infamy. Nah, this is by a different director, and a pretty unique one in their own right. Well, whatever they're putting down, I'm into. It might be cheesy and low budget, but that's what gives it so much character. Sharpferno first hit theaters sometime last spring. When it came to releasing nationwide, though, the distributor deemed it in need of heavy modification. They then came to us with the re-edited version upon hearing about our test. Apparently, it was just the opportunity they've been waiting for. But anyway, we hope you enjoy your optimized cinematic audio experience, courtesy of Little Pacelli. There's no denying that the volume and sound effect mixing was excellent. She must be an awfully powerful holocore to be able to process all of that in real time. Yeah, and I thought I was amazed with her before. This was all very informative. Thank you. Not at all. I'll come back and catch one of our normal showings too sometime. Well, we managed to cover a whole lot of ground. Crazy just how far AI's progressed though. You figure they'll replace human beings in the workforce down the road. I recall Professor Epstein running about something along those lines in his lifetime. The idea of technology singularity, which came up in regard to Islam 2 years ago as well. It's definitely much to chew on here, but I think I understand things a little better now that we finished our rounds. Maybe that Basel was influenced by more than just one factor. Yeah, I was thinking the same. It's still only a hypothesis though. Let's sort our intel as best we can and report it to the client. Alright, we're starting to see an actual movie, so let's do that now.
How can I help you?
Alright, we got Crimson Fist. Ooh, sounds interesting. You got Perfect Driver 2. And then you got Gloria down there. Man, guys, I see why they put Gloria here. It makes sense because you know what? The fact that it's 3, let me guess. I get to do one with Breeze Crew. I get to do one with Arclight Solutions. I get to do one with Kevin and Rupert. Okay. Alright, if that's the case, that's why it's 3. Obviously, Gloria, we should see this with Arclight Solutions. And then, what would Kevin and Rufus would want to see? I don't care about Perfect Driver 2, though. And they're probably gonna have Swin and Nadia. Something with a little action might be good for that group. Yeah, so, and here's the thing though, we just watched, we could change it up a little bit. So yeah, Perfect Driver 2 then. 5 tickets for Perfect Driver 2, that comes out to 1,000 Mira. 5 of them made their way into the theater, having decided to take a break and watch a movie. So that's good, guys. So all 5 of us get to watch it. That means Kevin, Rufus, Swin, and Nadia, all 4 of them can watch it too. Okay. I can dig it. Such a good experience. It's a team activity. The Philip, a young fledgling Z1 race car driver, is the son of Louis Adler, the legendary racer. Tormented by the crushing weight of his father's legacy, Philip rebels against him, shattering the bond they held in the process. Shortly thereafter, Louis gets into an accident and perishes on the spot. With little time to process the untimely death of his father, Philip is thrust into the Grand Prix, his focus fractured to his will dwindling. But then, in the final lap of the race, when all hope of victory was nearly lost, the words of his father echo in Philip's mind.
The thing you gotta aim for ain't the finish line. You're gonna have to think way beyond that. If you want to be a legend, set your sights on a goal to call your own. Then speed past it.
Unbelievable! Philip's taken the lead. He's past last year's champion, Max. Look at that little Lino of his go. Something's really lit a fire in him. Nothing's gonna stop him now.
That little punk didn't even spare me a second thought. Who on earth is that kid racing here?
I found it, Dad. I found my goal beyond the finish line. I just wish I could have found it while you were still here. I'm gonna leave you in the dust, Louis Adler. I won't stop racing until I overwrite every legendary record you ever set.
Trash! I told you guys, I knew it was gonna be trash. Horrible. I'm sorry, Reed. Kinda doubt we'll get the chance to sit and watch a whole lot of Z1 race this trip. Oh, that's right, Carl. I forgot you like that. But at the very least, seeing this kick-ass movie made up for that in a bit. For sure, given that this is the birthplace of rubber vehicles and racing, I'm not surprised the film felt so detailed and realistic. Also, the scenes of the characters living their lives outside the racetrack were so well done. I was sucked right in before I realized it. Brought me back to those times I helped test rubber bikes. Sound of the engines rumbling and the feeling of slicing through the wind at blinding speeds. I get why they put their life on the line for that. Absolutely! As a fellow gearhead, the whole film really spoke to me. But even if I wasn't, a movie like this still is the kind of thing that get a guy real fired up. In fact, I'm ready to jump into an Euro bike race right this minute. If there are any happenings nearby. That reminds me, I recall hearing from the Foundation that the Republic is considering inviting foreign teams to participate in future Z1 races. If so, perhaps the Ranford Group would be put together a team of its own. If they allow over bikes, I bet Angie would be a perfect representative for the Empire. Oof! Yeah, Angelica enters, I'd be better off waving the white flag before I even get to the starting line. True, oh, that reminds me. I think I remember hearing the cast act as Z1 racer in this movie. Yep, Max is played by Maxim Lugan, the 4-time consecutive champion. Apparently he helped supervise the movie, and maybe that's why I felt so realistic. Is that so? He sounds like quite a capable person. I don't know about that. Rumors are painting him as a womanizer and kind of an all-around mess. Also, there's a chance his winning streak will come to an end soon, and with all his young competitors nipping at his heels. Since there's a lot going on with that guy then. Well, at the very least, that doesn't change the fact this movie was fantastic. Oh, looks like there's some commemorative brochures from this movie. Let's give it to Dan later. Haven't finished their break, when the others resume their work. Ooh, we get points! Hey, we get connection. Wait, what? Okay. So we gotta max all that out. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of hard though.
This new movie theater is so nice.
Wait, why is it still blue? Can I actually see all three?
How can I help you?
What? We're just gonna go on the marathon? Oh, okay. Hey, we're watching all these movies, yo. Let's freaking go. Sheena Dirk was the leader of the Calvardian Revolution and the cornerstone of the newly founded Calvar Republic. Despite her youth, Dirk commanded the attention of the nation. Her unyielding patriotism resonated with the citizens of every class and background. She quickly rose to fame alongside her comrades, Akasin, a former general of the Royal Army, Auguste, a philosopher, and Aramis, an artist. Together, these four heroes weaved their way through the tumult of their time, all the while carving a path for a better tomorrow. Their efforts culminated in the Battle of Edith, igniting the flames of the Cavalry Revolution. May 1117 calendar, 5 minutes before the start of the Battle of Edith.
My body won't stop shaking. I thought I made my peace with death long ago, but I guess I haven't. And even now, I'm racked with doubt. Can we really change the history of an entire country?
Of course we can, Sheena. The victors are free to write the history books however they please. Once we toss out the tomes of the ancient regime, we'll write a new history. One that is centered on the people of this country.
You're right as always. Victory is our only path forward.
The Revolutionary Army is now at your beck and call. They're awaiting your orders, Commander Dirk.
It's time for the dawn of a new era for our homeland. Let us seize the future with our own hands!
I swear, is anybody going to point out that she looks just like freaking Laura or no? That's all I see every time. Every time! It's freaking Laura, man. Strange to think, but the Cavalry Revolution only ended up being painted in a good light. This movie only exists because it was successful. The monarchy at the time probably just considered it nothing more than anti-government terrorism. Kinda got me thinking back on my own past. Not gonna try justifying what I did back then. It's just, I saw some overlap between some of the dialogue in the movie and the stuff my comrades were saying at the time. As the saying goes, history is written by the victors, and even the most noble of goals can be twisted and used by those when politics are involved. Regardless, we all know you were just acting according to your own convictions, Pearl. Whether or not those convictions were right is beside the point. Thanks, man. Hearing that from you makes me feel better. I'll take the lessons I learned from the movie to heart and continue living life as myself. That's all I can do. On a separate note, Nina Finley won the Best Actress Award at the film festival last year, correct? If so, I can totally see why. It really felt like she was Sheena herself. Yeah, she's the type of actress who totally disappears into her roles. I've seen some of her other movies too, and she was incredible in all of them. It's like she literally transformed into a completely different person. She was so convincing. I was even a little bit distracted that someone of Eastern descent was playing the part. Anyway, it's a good move for learning about the origins of Republic. Speaking of history, as someone who teaches it, what were your thoughts, Rain? Huh? Me? Oh, watching this made me realize just how capricious political powers can be. A group simply made up of civilians paved the path for the government that still stands to this day. But along that road, the First Republic rose under the dictator Augustine. Even the empire had a false emperor, and a chancellor with unconditional power for a time. With political power, there are no absolutes, and it can easily swing from one side to the other. This movie made me realize that again. Damn! I feel like I'm back in school now. It simply goes to show how many lessons this period of history can teach. Yeah, I agree. I think it's great that films can be used as an educational tool for learning about historical events. Yeah, just from watching this, you get an idea of how everything might have played out. I think I might use this movie as separating material for my class. I think I have time to catch another movie. No, Rena! So they're pretty much just like say, you know what, screw it, we're already here, we're gonna see another movie, but that's it. Yeah! If I that was the case, guys, I would never watch I would have watched the other one! Alright, that's okay. All good. Oh, are you the ones we were contacted about? Yes, you're a member of the Epstein Foundation's local branch, correct? Chief Plateau says she would pass the word of us along herself, just to be sure. Right, that she did. Welcome to Basel. You can find the foundation as UCF for the building behind me. But if anything comes up during your stay, just let us know. We'll do whatever we can to help. That's reassuring to hear. Thank you very much. Alright, so we're obviously going to be going there later, guys, because we're going to be there later. Alright, we do still got that mustard sermonist request, too. Oh, welcome to Seaweed's Drugstore. We carry a range of products, including those from Rifarian pharmaceutical companies. Speaking of which, part of the industry is supposedly involved in the development of that new energy drink. Its active ingredients are said to be backed by solid evidence, guaranteeing its effectiveness, which is exactly why I suggest taking care not to overdose on it.
Have your eye on anything in particular?
I want that health food, though.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. Oh, you bought the latest supplements! Whole conscious ever, huh, Mr. Wang? I'm planning to use this tour as an opportunity to test everything that your styles has to offer. These seem different from our everyday instant bottles. What the is that? Botsinasols? These seem different from everyday instant bottles, so I'm eager to see how they compare. That's exactly the way I expect you to enjoy a vacation. Guess you wish I had a unique angle to tackle this trip from, too. Now, no need to self-deprecate. I'll set a perspective and know how you bring up plenty of interest. Ho! I must have heard they were planning on a tour of the public of these stolen tiles. I was planning for it right then and there. It's my greatest wish to spend the remaining years of my life in good trim and good fun, you see? So a grand affair like this is one I can't afford to miss. We're here from Longport as part of a nationwide tour. Cat along with old man Wang and hooks learning new things and broadening my horizons on the road. It's only after the fact that I realized my childhood friend was taking part in it too. Wonder how I didn't notice till the day of, but still the trip would be funner for it. Here's that goddamn drink. This here is the Dread Power Company's new drink, and next time you need an energy boost, just go some down and see the results.
Anything strike your fancy?
And they got a fucking DX version?
Thanks.
Yeah, y'all gonna kill somebody. I take it this is the Mortar Pavilion. You know we're in the Republic when we're surrounded by so many state-of-the-art vehicles. Indeed, there is certainly a greater variety than back in the Empire. The big four manufacturers are constantly pushing the boundaries as they compete for market share. I heard that their momentum has even caught up with the older bikes that were developed in the Empire. I don't know whether to be happy or frustrated, honestly. Better tech is better tech, am I right? It's not like the Empire has got a monopoly, and knowing George and Angelica, this is just more wind of themselves. I suppose you're right. Feel conflicted since I helped develop the older bikes and all. Can relate. At least Alyssa seems happy about the whole thing. What do you say we take a look around? Damn, is this English new sports car? Talk about performance. No kidding, its silhouette looks like something from the future. Ooh, there's my kind of car, guys. The Etoise limo, huh? It has luxurious quality, and it kind of looks like an RF model, though. We're both targeting the same rich demographics, right? Makes sense their design would be similar. Guys, I'm telling you right now, Etoise is the better company. They make all the best shit. I heard sitting in one makes me feel like royalty, but I wouldn't give it to get behind the wheel. Etoise for the win. So, look, it has to be the famous Z1 car that everybody's been talking about. Wait, seriously? I've seen it in a couple of races, but man, it rides right on the ground, don't it? You can tell at a glance it's got a need for speed, so refined in every way. Sound like Van. He's a big fan of these two, isn't he? The two of them are already adults, so they ought to act their age.
That's simply the way men are.
You got that right. No man should have to lose their childlike wonder.
Huh, Prince Sharita? And Director Gotti too? Oh, you're the Prince of Islam. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you gotta be the famous director. I've seen you in magazines.
I'm honored you know me.
The pleasure is all mine. It's a privilege to meet the Empire's heroes. Ever since I heard tales about you from Prince Olivert, I knew I had to make your acquaintances.
Wait a minute, you know the Prince? You two know each other? It really is an honor. Had no idea you'd be in Basel. Don't tell me you got the presidential aide acting as your personal tour guide.
It's perfectly appropriate, I assure you. The Prince is an esteemed guest and a major shareholder in the Verne Company, not to mention his involvement in this enterprise.
I'm simply here to conduct a friendly inspection of our Republican and Imperial allies. I've actually only just arrived myself after meeting up with the director in the capital. Prince Sharid, I get, but why is Gotti here too? Yeah, what else? I've been tossed in presidential office to make the space program into a future film. It hasn't been easy, seeing how they're keeping everything confidential. So I ended up coming all the way over here for an interview. Isn't it crazy how the Republic and the Empire, once allies, are now collaborating to make history? A clash of prize, a battle between the leaders of robotic technology. There's thrill, suspense, drama. I can already see the opening scene playing out in my head, y'all. If only Major Amelia would agree to a steamy photo shoot. Oh, Director Gotti, your passion truly fills the industry of cinema. Cannot allow something like that to be produced without a thorough analysis of every element to ensure nothing is overly untoward. Come on, King, you let it slide, alright? We're buddies, right? Even if he is a big-name director, isn't it unheard of for a civilian to have access to a military exercise? I'm having trouble understanding just what the Republic and the CID are after. Yeah, because they're trying to keep it under wraps. In any case, I hope you'll take this time to prepare. We're hoping this afternoon will be meaningful in more ways than one. Right, we'll be sure to. Alright, connection events are now available in range route. Your hairstyle slated for this afternoon, yes? I'll be expressing a showdown for the highlight reels. But for now, I need to do some previews of tonight's proceedings. What, you got something besides covering the joint exercise going on later? Yeah, that's a trade secret, my boy. Though the rumors are out there if you know which routes to look under. I'll secure some of our collaborators too, so hold on to your seats and stay tuned. Suddenly, I'm extremely concerned. Well, it does seem to be related to the exercise, so let's not dwell on it too much. How about your expectations for this afternoon's exercise? One consider a symbolic gesture of fellowship between our two formerly warring nations. There is still some time beforehand, so use it to prepare yourselves officially. Even outside the pretext of inspection, I'm generally looking forward to this upcoming exercise. Whose strength will prevail in the end, the state-of-the-art assault frame or the battle-hardened Panzer Soldat? Surely does it stir the wild-eyed boy in the man. We'll give it everything we got. The results is even more uncanny than they say. The Empress Oliver truly are cut from the same cloth. Isn't this scooter adorable? It's the hot new thing with women too. As far as accessibility goes, those big rubber bikes just can't compare. And if that doesn't charm your heart, the affordable price point will. True enough, plus you can apparently still operate one with only a standard license. Is that curiosity I'm hearing? Naturally, our lineup of orbit cars offer the same convenience and ease of handling. Yes, here at Lino, we provide vehicles for people of all walks or drives to enjoy. Oh, you're the folks who were here earlier. Well, are Ingers great or are they great? If you like, I can rattle off the rundown of each of our sports cars for you, in excruciating detail, of course. This enthusiasm is substantial. I'd love to settle in and listen, but we don't really have that kind of time right now. I don't know, Ray, you might want to get you a car, man. Oh, welcome to the Motor Pavilion. You but strike me as car enthusiast, am I right? Here you can view the newest models from Calvar's four major manufacturers. We frequently hold automotive events and such as well, so keep an eye out and enjoy your visit. appreciate that. Oh, are you by any chance Erebonians? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. You just have that, you know, Empire era about you. Speaking of the Empire, it's where Orbital Railways as we know them were born, right? Your network stretches across the entire nation. It's been a dream of mine to travel by train wherever and however I want, and I guess nothing stopped me from achieving it now that the politics climate's cooling down. Basel sure is bustling these days. It's just another byproduct of the space program, I suppose. It's no wonder we've been flooded with domestic and foreign inquiries for Burnett-related loans. We have to bank of Edith ought to capitalize on this golden opportunity. Ah, that sounds like what we're in need of. Yep, that's what we need.
So this is Vern HQ. I expected it'd be bigger, seeing as it's the largest company in Calvert.
That's probably because, unlike Rhineford, Vern is made up of many different companies.
Why don't we take a look around? I'm sure Elisa would be curious to hear about the place.
Probably should. In short, we'll have to push the delivery date on those aforementioned components forward. We may be under the same Vern umbrella, but that's a bit of a high-headed request, don't you think? Rounding our manufacturers on what should be days off would necessitate a 10% increase in compensation at the very least. It's the least you can do if you want to be prepared for the inevitable post-space program boom. Where's the savvy negotiator? I'll talk it over with headquarters. Rain of the group explained the situation and asked for the antenna manufacturer's technical officer. That's right. Foreign trading company has been approaching us rather aggressively as of late. What's more, the last-minute nature of the request puts us in a bit of a bind, you see. So we provisionally supply them with a set number of antenna components as a sample batch. I see. And have you got any requests from them aside from purchase orders? Well, now that you mention it, they did have questions on devising ways to increase rubber wave directivity. The degree to which rubber waves are concentrated in a single direction, and standard communication is there imminent such that the radiation is spread over a wide area. Directivity may be increased, however, in case of exceptionally high transmission volumes or environments that impede rubber wave passage. Still, if it was just for those purposes, the necessary equipment should already be available. But in this case, they're expressly trying to extract information on creative alternatives, and I think we can guess what for. Yeah, Toa, I definitely know the answer. I'm not gonna cap you. Odyssey, they're trying to modify a different product. That's what the microphones are for, yeah? They must be aiming to apply to something else on their own. That's the impression I'm getting. But in the end, it's only microwaves that were brought up in bulk, yeah? In which case, maybe the goal is to increase the microwave's directivity using those antennas as reference. You mentioned having already provided them with some parts, correct? Did you know who was responsible for the shipments? Sure, or one of them at the very least. We had a delivery man named Jason transport some parts from the factory for us. Understood. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule for this. Okay, gang, let's go speak with that delivery man. He told me he often works in the Arsenal district during the day. Might as well stroll our way down the road and see if we can't spot him then. Hell yeah. More and more orders for antenna parts have been coming in from foreign trading companies too. We recently had a delivery man named Jess shipping some out for us. It's possible he noticed something strange about the recipients.
Vern Company stocks are soaring.
How am I ever going to be able to repay you, Professor Hamilton? I simply must thank you for what you did to resolve all of the problems I created last year.
Up.
Please, Mr. Townsend. It was just an unfortunate setback.
Man, why y'all hiring this again?
You did more than enough to assist with the aftermath. So as far as I'm concerned, you don't owe me a thing.
Man, guys, pause. Tell me what... I'm still confused after all that that happened. Remember, guys, everything that happened here was this fault. So you mean to tell me all this blows over and now all of a sudden Townsend's a... Why would you hire Tulsin back? You're just somebody else.
If anything, I feel awful that I was unable to prevent your dismissal during the board meeting.
Then dismiss that again!
Oh, no, really. That was due to my own failings. You had to leave to the Far East, after all.
And he's just sitting here apologizing the whole time. The man Professor Hamilton's talking to is he who I think he is. Yeah, they say being let go last year broke him up so much that he had to take a griefcation about it. Fear not so loud. Ah, yes, I remember that from the database. So that's the Boomerang CEO, huh?
Oh, hello, everyone. Enjoying a thorough tour of Basel, are we?
Yep, I am. That's right, it's been a very refreshing experience so far.
You all must be...
Yeah, watch your language. Professional about it.
I'm the Vern Group's returning CEO, Bill Townsend. You must be the party from Erebonia, Thor's military academy, wasn't it? It's a pleasure.
Sounds confident at least, so that's good. I see, so you know Chairman Arena and her daughter Alyssa? Oh yes, I had the fortune of making their acquaintance upon our induction to the tech union back in May. Whoa! Wait a minute! How does he know them though? What? We discussed the possibility of taking the T-phone worldwide among other Oh! So we're gonna get these in Erebonia then, let's go! Though, how should I say this? The chairwoman took over the entire conversation. That's Arena for you. Yeah, that sounds like her. No surprise Alyssa's mom is as tense as ever. Had the pleasure of meeting Arena before myself. Her husband was Professor Smith's best disciple, as I recall. I'd love to meet their daughter, too, if I ever had the chance. Well, why did we not bring Alyssa with us, guys? Young Miss Alyssa was quite composed to someone her age. She managed an advantageous compromise regarding those over bite patents. I suppose it's no surprise for an affiliate of Thor's. You're giving us too much credit. Sounds like Alyssa is busier than ever now. It is true that Rhineford Tech is being used in the space program. That's the rumor anyway. I admit the space program is outside of my jurisdiction. That Rhineford group used to rival Liberal's ECF, but I believe that after negotiations with Marduk fell through, the program's been relying on technology from the Epstein Foundation too. Perhaps this afternoon would pit you against a coalition of all their varied technologies. Now we're getting to the point. Cronkite's pretty dangerous, guys. Keep that in mind. And I'll put money on that Cronkite guy being the genius behind it. Gamble well made. I said it earlier, but he really is on a different level from us three disciples. He was never the type to rely too much on others, be it their research or their direct assistance. But recently, he shelved his pride and committed himself to exhausting every avenue from the space program. That's why he's extending this invitation to Rin and the rest of you. He believes he can provide him with important insight. Huh? That makes sense. So he went off his way to bring Rain and Crow here to gather more data. For what? Thank you for the heads up. We'll be able to be more attentive during the exercise then. Yeah, appreciate the tip, especially given your positions. Well, what can I say? The professor and the presidential office have been rubbing off on me. And besides, without certain influences, the businesses and countries would go stagnant. Which is to say, I have high hopes for all of you. Mr. Tolson, guess I should rethink my opinion of you then. Perhaps it's odd for me to say it, but he has grown more reliable these days. I take back what I said, guys. He does seem a little bit more dignified, so I do like that about him. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch the spectacle as I'll be leaving Basel after this, but I wish you all the best of luck. I hope the experience is fruitful. Thank you. I'll do what I can to deliver. Antenna parts? Yeah, transport sign for the factory to the client's pickup location. So you're looking for a connection between that and the boat microwave purchases, yeah? Right, seemed like an organized effort, so we thought it best to dig around behind the scenes. Granted, there's still no saying for sure that it's all just a single group at work. Circumstantially, the likelihood is pretty high. Huh. Well, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, the binge microwave buyers and those ordering the antenna parts are one and the same. Matter of fact, I've seen trucks carrying those that microwaves more than once. They always seem to be heading in the same direction I took the antenna parts to. They do? Yep, been bringing them northwest of the National Highway across multiple trips by the looks of it. Couldn't tell you where they're actually storing the things, though. Still, knowing what direction they're being transported to gives us a trail to follow at least. To a point, yeah, with any luck, you might even learn who it is we're up against. Spot them hauling the cargo up the Northwest Highway at those times by now. Struck me as pretty unusual for your typical vendor, frankly. Been worrying about it myself. Must be traveling back and forth on that road pretty frequently in that case. For now, though, let's take a moment to review our findings. Alright, and we gather a decent amount of intel, if nothing else. Yeah, some group or other is buying up every orbital microwave on the market. And on top of that, aiming to increase their directivity using antenna technology. Probably not for anything ethical either, with all the stinking and weaseling around. They have to hide their reason for mashing different branches of tech together. I think I see where this is going. Can definitely make some educated guess on what their objective here is. One in particular sticks out as most probable. Alright. Let's see. Engaging in adventure espionage. Repurposing microwaves into what? Yeah, I want to go with that one. Repurposing microwaves into weapons. Emitting powerful orbital waves with high directivity. Doesn't that sound like something you can weaponize? Especially given how rapidly the high frequency use of microwaves can heat things up. Substantial enough output does have the theoretical capacity to kill or injure a person. In fact, it doesn't even require that level of potency to find use as a weapon. At minimum, concentrating orbital wave outputs to a certain degree would allow one to short-circuit an orbit. Good point. That alone would make it pretty darn combat effective. Targeting enemies' armaments, vehicles, or comms equipment, and the fight tips way in your favor. The thought of there being technology with that much potential for harm in everyday appliances settles me a little bit. But it's a sensible hypothesis for sure. If it's on the money, then we're dealing with some real powder kegs here. Damn, though, this is one twist I didn't see coming. Klein's bad hunch was a blessing in disguise. Otherwise, he might have put off that force we did before the situation got out of control here. If there's even the slightest possibility of nefarious activity, then we'll want to gather up some solid evidence, sooner than better. Well, our best chance of finding any will be on that highway to the northwest those guys have been using. Hello everyone! I've been waiting all this time. How did it go? Did you learn anything about whatever's causing Basel to act up? Well, we can only speak hypothetically, her being a holocore AI. But after giving each tested location a quick check, I think I have a pretty good idea what she was influenced by. Do you really? Well, don't leave me in suspense. What in the world was it? Basel was probably affected by multiple factors, and those are... Oh, guys, by SP! Okay, we got the Aerotram platform, and we're looking for which one influenced her growth then. The Aerotram has a lot of people coming and going, and the theater, though, all the theater will matter, though, guys. He's just like messing with the audio and yeah, that doesn't matter. Discard's workshop. I think the platform. Oh, more than one. Oh, that's Cat. Isn't it all three then? I'm gonna just say all three. Fuck it. But that's every location on the damn list! From the researchers gushing over Basel at the Aerotram platform to the stream of the dirty lines at the movies, not to mention Discard's rep and tumble lingo, as far as possible influencers go, we're spoiled for choice here. But it didn't feel right singling out just one. When it comes down to it, she's been shaped by all of them at once, bit by bit. In short, it was the integration of this feedback that resulted in this iteration of Basel, such as our concluding hypothesis. No way! You're saying the implementation trials themselves are the cause? But that means... Yes, in terms of fostering her development, you could call these legitimate test results. It should be possible then to restore Basel to her original state if you stop integrating that data. That being said, I've been teaching at Thor's Military Academy for about 4 years now. So far, not a single student of mine has grown the way I imagined they would. Every one of them learns in their own way, finds their own path, and steps out into the world. The way I see it, that's just what growth is. Hollow AI is still a product at the end of the day, so I won't call it a one-to-one comparison. But don't you think it'd be a bit of a waste to pretend that growth never happened in the first place? Oh. You might have a point.
The cow here! You nobody sure looked out.
She's a little quirky, but this too is one of Pakel's possible outcomes. You think about it, this could be a huge leap for self-improving AI. As one of her foster parents, so to speak, I shouldn't be so quick to reject it. Of course, we'll still have to restore Parcel to her original state for future marketability's sake, but I think I'll try keeping this alternate version of Reyes on the side too. Sounds like a good idea. Might be tough to use for public services though, but I bet you can still find a market. Yeah, some people might get a kick out of a saucy devilish holocore. Really? I guess I wouldn't know. I'll admit it made me a little nervous at first, having strangers show up instead of the Spriggan from last time, but in the end, I learned an important lesson from this, and it's all thanks to you guys. I'm just glad to be of service. Afterward, Associate Professor Athena officially made the other version of Basel into its own holocore. She then gifted it to Rin's group as a reward for fulfilling the request and for further testing. I could use the alternate Basel!
Done and done. Mira for our efforts.
Okay, okay. Yes, that's how many microwaves we procured, enough to account for trial and error even. The issue is what degree of modification we can manage ourselves. It may be necessary to outsource after all. Now that our go-to workshop in the Empire is gone, we'll have to rely on new channels of... Is that man one of them? Heard the words procured and microwave. Ha! Look at us hitting pay dirt right out of the gate. Can't pick up much of the conversation from here though. Either way, it's obviously suspect. We'll just have to step in ourselves. Yeah, let's see what he has to say. Excuse me, we're about to ask you something. Interlopers, turn this over on your side. Ah, wait! Without a second thought, that's a red flag, 100%. Guys will stretch to quick getaways. Our earlier hypothesis seems all the more viable now. Well, let's go after him already. I could use my bike too. That won't be necessary. I'll lend y'all a hand. And you are? Member of the CID, but please don't be alarmed. You and I share the same goal here, I wager. Now get inside, quickly. I've seen this man somewhere before. Is he not Hubert, a former operative for Erebonia's intelligence division? I heard he defected to the Republic, only to be framed by Lecter as a triple agent. My name is Hubert. I'm with the Sector External Affairs Division of the CID. At the moment, I'm investigating the influx of criminal syndicates and foreign militants into the country. Alright, in that case, we'll gladly accept your help. Hey now, you sure about this, Rain? Doesn't seem related to the space program or our being invited here, so there's no need to be overly cagey. Better to work together than drive an unnecessary wedge between us after all. Right, I do have my reservations about the position we're in. That's exactly why we should play the long game and cooperate elsewhere within reason. Thanks for your understanding. Now let's hurry. Sorry, Altina. Going by the number of parts, we should be able to make enough to run a test operation with each unit now. Then once we get some results, we can use the dummy company for a large-scale procurement. That'll bring us one step closer to Marty's advanced technology. Better yet, it's the weapon that woman uses if we play our cards right. As for the prototyping, I have a few engineers of mine who should be up to the task. Stop right there. So you're really right about upping your legal arms. Not for long, though, if the guild has something to say about it. Been looking into your mass purchasing of other appliances over in Basel, and it's plain to see that your reasons for it are against the law. I'll be happy to hear the details from you directly, though. Just as our analysts predicted, we have some nerve pulling this now of all times. It's a crisis management concern we can't afford to overlook. Those are weapons. Oh! Hey, Fang, you still alive! Those weapons. Hold up, don't tell me you guys are... Ha! So you sniffed us out. But that doesn't mean we're just going to hand these over. Whether it's you outsiders or the CID, we won't show any mercy. These man's been professionals. Don't go easy on them for a second. Right.
Activating shards. Time to do this Class 7 style. Immobilize every last one of them!
Activating drive. Open fire!
Slow play. Lame.
Deploying shield. Activate that drive. Open fire! Deploying shield. Activating drive.
Bury every last one of them! He's unstoppable now! Witchcraft activated!
There we go.
Another.
Witchcraft activated! Critical hit! You're on a roll, Sylphide! You're up, Crow!
Take flight! Arch Ravens! See you never!
Let's put that 8-man play style to work! Activating Shark Skill!
There! Crimson Leaf Blade!
Count on me. Ha! He's all cover you.
Activating Still.
Blink them, B!
Too late!
Ridiculous.
Ooh, Crow!
Go, Crow. And that's a wrap. Still, I knew I recognized the style of combat. That can wait. Right now, we need to restrain and interrogate. Wait! Don't let your guard down just yet. Alright, we got more of them. Reinforcements? About time. Sorry, the procurement took longer than expected. More importantly, we better pull back. There'll be trouble if any of us get detained. I mean to abandon some of the parts we require, but there's no way around it. Watch out, everyone! They got grenades! Only smoke, but I guess that's its own pain in the ass. They escaped. It's not too late if we get chased now. No, let's take it from here. We've already got a trace of them for the most part. Compared to other cases, this one isn't so urgent that we can't continue to monitor them until a more opportune moment arises. With that in mind, it would be imprudent of us to involve you, quasi-diplomats, any further. After all, you fulfill your request. There's no reason not to wash your hands of this affair now. Something tells me this is about more than just being mindful of our situation. Strangely passive response from the CID. They're not usually one to do things halfway. The space program is presumably their highest operational priority at present. In the context, the fact someone of this standing is solitary in charge of this case speaks to its low importance. But even that doesn't make it any less unnatural, considering how painstakingly thorough the CID has been up to this point. Not too happy leaving it at that. Mr. Canoes them any further, and they just might get chopped off. Yeah, we might need to call it quits here in our current position. For now, let's just stick to the request and check all the goods they brought up. I see. Understood. So the influx of armed militants from abroad is roughly as anticipated. Regardless, so long as it has little direct influence on the project, we will maintain our policy of keeping checks and seizures to a minimum, just as you did today. See how any of this connects to the space program to begin with. Sick and tired of being saddled with nothing but petty brush fires. Incidentally, one of the Thoros members who aided in this case once belonged to the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. While it's surely been some time since you last met, I trust there were no complications. Well, what's that supposed to imply? I never leak into over to him. Besides, I hadn't even heard a word about that girl being part of their group. because you weren't notified. As not directly involved in the project, you probably need to know the finer details on them. So what? You let me run through those guys as a f***ing test? Damn it, still torn with me, same as always, huh? In any case, your assignment in Basel is done. Your next will be simple intelligence gathering in Edith. Go about it with leisure if you would. Roger that. I met my way over. So going by the documents recovered on site, there's no room for doubt. Plans for the procurement of post-weaponry at minimum expedition via the conversion of shortwave facilities and culinary appliances. As predicted, they intended on using short-focused wavelengths to burn off circuitry and perhaps even as anti-personnel weapons in the future. We're definitely Jaegers too, going by their gear, but in that case, developing weapons themselves feels a little off-brand. Probably has something to do with the Black Workshop going under. Right, and the murder company may have been a heavy influence too. From what it seemed, part of their plans included personally negotiating with multiple engineers to finalize the technology. At any rate, the CID will be working to track them down, so I doubt they'll be scooting around Basel again from here on. Plus, while it may not have been all of them, we did manage to recover some of the microwaves they hoarded. Once again, thank you so much. The situation amounted to more than I imagined. There's just no telling, though, what slippery slope weaponizing household appliances might lead to. Any piece of tech runs the risk of being misused. This whole mess is a grim reminder of that. Agreed. The issue only intensified, too, as consumer ordnance become more and more sophisticated. That's partially why we at the Vern Company didn't join the tech union in the first place. Looking back, I can't help but feel how spot on that foresight was. Either way, now we know what the bulk microwave bomb was really all about. And as long as it doesn't happen again anytime soon, Boss Business can rest easy for a while. Right, I'm a little disappointed we couldn't uncover the entire story behind all this. But it's thanks to you following your gut so promptly that we were able to nip it in the bud. To level with you, I thought I was being overly paranoid at first. But it turns out putting that 4SPG up early on was the right call in the end. Still, with militants operating behind the scenes like that, circumstances are anything but simple. We have to be extra careful about where we step.
Living up to the hype.
Our reward's been deposited.
Got that gray. Alright, let's see what's going on with the gifts, y'all. Alright, so we got for Miss Elaine some bubbling bath salts.
Thank you very much.
And then we got sparkling purple cufflinks for Ren, that's obvious.
My, how thoughtful.
And then we got extracts of fruits. Ooh, it's for Yorda!
What are you skimming?
I ain't skimming nothing right now. Alright, we got a hairdryer for Altina.
Always.
And a multi-tool knife for Fia! Let's go!
Thanks.
Welcome. Alright guys, who be giving up? I can tell you right now, since Fee is my favorite Class 7 member, we are definitely doing that one. It's between Altina and, Toa and ooh, that's a hard choice. I'm obviously going to take Altina though, guys. I do like my relationship with Altina, so we're going to give up the points here. Kind of unfortunate. So this is a Red Star, huh? This design really grabs your attention. Very cool. Yeah, man, Red Stars are hot stuff. That makes it real hard to pick between one of those and Etwas. I wonder if the reason they have so many larger models because the Republic has so many well-maintained long-distance roads. Having a bigger bike definitely leaves you more comfortable and less exhausted on long drives. Not to mention their form, feel, and the sound of their exhaust are just so damn cool. Yeah, coolness is a key factor here. Even you too, Reina. Don't you feel bad for your bite back in the Empire? I mean, it's not like I'm replacing her or anything. I'm attached to my ride after all. You're one to talk to her. You've been renting that brand new scooter after all. Who's the real trader here? Okay, but it hasn't been released in the Empire yet. Just wanted to give it a try is all. Figure it'd be a good fit for me since I've been having it run all over the place lately. Well, it's definitely convenient, especially for a short stat like you. Don't you start calling me that again. It's been ages, and I'll have you know I have a license now. Alright, how about we give this a test ride? Is it alright if we drive these on the road outside the city? Of course, take care. You should know the bike manufacturers are very excited right now. They can't wait to hear your thoughts on the rubber bikes. That's a lot of pressure. Look at Toe on the scooter! Oh man, I like it. So how's that red star working out for ya? Heard they put a heavy focus on speed and it shows like I'm cutting through the wind. It's also pretty nice driving down such a long, well-maintained road. Your public roads are so smooth you can't help but want to put the pedal to the metal. But my edge-ross ain't nothing to laugh at either. Want to race? Oh, Crow, you're still such a kid. We're both adults now. Should we have a little more... Just kidding! I ain't falling for that. Guys, away from me! Jeez, what are you, children? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Cut us some slack, you know how guys can be. Anyway, how's that scooter working out for you? It's really comfy. It might not go very fast, but it handles really well. I think it'd be perfect for my work commute and driving groceries and things. It looks pretty easy to steer, so I bet it'd be even a good fit for students too. Seeing how popular bikes have become in the Empire, it'd be nice if students could get licenses too. Oh, that's a good idea. I bet we get more students coming in from and outside the dorms. We should talk to the Academy about it when we get back to the Empire. You two really are a couple of workaholics, you know that? So this is what the Etoile school is like. It's pretty hard to control. Yeah, that's because I tuned her just the way I like it. But hey, you ain't doing too bad of a job there. What say you're on! Damn, that was quick! Again, jeez, away from me! I am so done with you guys! You left me behind twice! You guys are such children! My bad, Toa. Have no excuse. I got a little too carried away there. I get that it's been a while since we've all been together like this, but you really need to start acting your age for once. Especially you, Rean. You're an instructor at Thor's now. You have to show a little more self-restraint. Sorry, ma'am. Can't you lay off the lectures for at least for once? It is kind of nostalgic hanging out on bikes like this. It reminds me of when we all were working on our overbike in the engineering club. Yeah, it brings me back to all those requests we did back in the Empire. You, Angelica, George, Crow, you were all kind enough to include me in your bike project. And weren't you all a year above me in school too? Do you seriously have to ask? You'll always be my under as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, we test drove that thing over and over just like this. Angelica and George would get into it, and then we all get involved. Guys, those were the days though. Feels like it was just yesterday. We had so much fun. Bro, that's how we all got started with this shit, guys! And now they're all over the Republic, and new models are coming out all the time. We could have guessed it becomes such a big deal. Speaking of Angelica and George, do you know what they're up to these days, Crow? Yeah, we keep in touch. They've both been pretty busy lately, though. Recently, they've been interested in the sky. They even tried to listen for development division to research the possibility of designing a flying orbit bike. Did tell me about that. I guess no surprise they're dreaming big. And heard they're also looking into ways to deal with the barren land that's spreading up through the east. When I last dropped in, George is working with a donut in hand. He doesn't even take time off to eat. That sure sounds like him. I just hope he's getting enough nutrition. It really feels like everyone's working toward the future, the space program included. Sometimes I worry about how quickly technology is evolving. It's kind of frightening. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but isn't it a good thing that tech is improving? Regardless, we all went through the ringer during the Great Twilight, so I'm glad those guys have been able to move forward. You have too. I think that's what makes me feel so proud whenever I see an over bike on the road. A reminder of what my amazing upperclassmen have accomplished. Rean, you're gonna make me blush.
Let's make sure we do what we came here to do. Especially now that you've got so many of your students looking up to you.
Right. Try not to forget who's watching me. We both gotta make sure we're ready for the new assault frame training exercise this afternoon. Yep. Besides, Even if the Republic surpasses our technology, we still have to show them what we're made of. For the sake of our old partners.
I'm gonna use it, guys. I'm still an Erebonian, guys. All the way.
Damn right. We can't look like fools out there.
We gotta win.
I'm sure it'll go great. Good luck, you two.
If I got the option, we are definitely gonna be Ren and Crow for sure. After that, the trio returned the Rendles to the Motor Pavilion, and after meeting back up with our Tina and Fee, resumed their work in the city. Ooh, 100. Too bad, I'm gonna miss the points though. It's okay, next time, Rain. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode off right here. So the next episode, we will continue our journey into the Ooze Canyon, and then we'll use up our connection points and go from there. So until then guys, take it easy.